When you use Adobe Spark Post remixable templates, you're able to change things up a bit and make them your own to create your own shareable quotes for social media. So I'm showing you a final example of what I ended up with starting from an remixable template. Now I added a couple elements, I added a little bit of color and some type changes to make a certain emphasis on this quote. So I'm going to take you to the area where I discovered it. I'm going to go back to my post and it's going to take me to my main area and I'm going to tap on templates at the very bottom left. The very first template that I saw from the featured at the top left is the one that I selected, so I tap on that. Then you see this window that says remix. All you do is tap on remix and you're able to bring that in and start getting creative. Now what I ended up doing is I went into the layout tab, I tapped on that and then I selected the third banner option. That created a nice box in the middle that allowed me to create a little more emphasis towards the quote. And we go in and tap on the banner itself to change the color, and I wanted to give it a little bit of different color, and I'm going to now go into the opacity tool, lighten it up a little bit so you can still see the background but still stand out. And next I'm going to make the words be different, be on one line so it reads better, and then I'm going to modify this type to make it a little larger. But before I go further, I'm actually going to change this word different to have a different effect. So I'm going to change the font. So I'm going to go tap on the section that I wanted to change and I'm going to give it old standard and new color. I like that mustard yellow. It's a nice contrast to the blue on the background, and as you can see, that's already starting to make that word stand out. The next thing that I did is I added the quotation marks. So you tap on the add plus sign, the add text, and I literally just did one quotation. Once it added it in, it pulls it, and I am able to enlarge it so that it's nice and bold and you can tell that it's a quote that you are sharing. And then you can go into modifying it and making it fit to the way that you want it to show. Then what I did, once I liked the size, then I just tap on that quotation at the very top where you see those little two boxes with the plus sign. Just tap on that and you can duplicate the graphic or the type that you're selecting, and that way I was able to keep the same standards and size and format and just be able to turn that quotation mark upside down so that it looks like I'm closing the full quote, and this is how you would be able to share it. Then the next thing for you to do is, if you want to share it on your Instagram or your other social media platforms, or even save it or share it with others, all you do is tap on the very top right where it says share button, and I'll show that with you again. At the top right, share, and then you'll see this and you'll be able to select it and post it to whichever platform you want, and that's how you can create your own shareable quotes for social media.